15! Give it up for day 15!
Hey guys, welcome to day 15 of Aqua Pups versus Sea Monkeys. So I got something cool in the mail today, and I thought I'd show you guys that first. So, as you guys probably know, there's a seller on eBay right now selling the Aqua Maze. They have a bunch that they have in bulk, and they're just selling them off. So, I got one. And not only that, but they sent along a My First Pet book. Your First Guide to Pet Ownership, 8 pages of puzzles and activities. So I'll be showing that a little bit later, but first I'm going to unbox the Aqua Maze. Oh, it's already coming away from the packaging, so that's a little bit convenient because I don't like wrestling with packaging on camera. So I actually now have an official Aqua Leash. That's cool because the other ones I have are the Aqua Pups brand, so they're just regular Pipettes. But this is an actual Sea Monkeys Aqua Leash. I like the design of these. I mean, it's nostalgic. You know what it is when looking at it. I like the little chamber that's up here. I don't think it serves any functional purpose, but it's cool to look at. So, it's nice to have one of these. And then let's see if the packets are any good. I'm going to assume they are not because other people I have talked to have said that they're not so hot. Yeah. Nope, they're no good. I don't know, the growth food might be good, but I'm not gonna risk that, honestly. I just don't trust it. Excuse you, ma'am. I didn't take her out today and she's angry. Let me go get her. You want to be involved, don't you? You want to come say hi to the people? Bam. There she is. So she won't be noisy for the rest of the episode. Alright, so there's a little packet in here. Well, not packet. A little, guidebook in here. If I can friggin' get it out. There we go. Let me put it in. Raising your sea monkeys and battery instructions. I don't know if it's focusing on that. So it's just got the standard instructions, and then always install fresh batteries. Do not mix old and new batteries. Do not use rechargeable batteries. Non-rechargeable batteries are not to be recharged. Do not mix alkaline standard or rechargeable batteries. Only batteries of the same or equivalent type are to be used. Batteries must be inserted with the correct polarity. Remove exhausted batteries from the unit. The supply terminals are not to be short-circuited. Clean product with a damp or dry cloth. Do not immerse or spray any liquid or water on product. Uses 2 G13 button cells. I don't believe I have any of those. And this is from Exploratoy. So that shows how old this is. I don't think I have any button batteries at the moment, so I'll have to go get some and see if this still works. Luckily, the corrosion does not appear to be that bad. I mean, with a product this old that's batteries included, you have to expect some corrosion, and this isn't too awful. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little bit of corrosion, but it's not to the point of being unfixable. And it's not like I need the maze part of it. That's not really I mean, it's cute, it's fun, but I'm not going to be playing with it a whole bunch, but yeah, it's one of those mazes where it's like Operation, if you've ever played that. You go through and you try not to hit the sides. Like other Sea Monkey YouTubers have said, it would be cool if the Sea Monkeys could go through the maze, but that's not how this product was designed. It was just designed as a little kitschy thing to carry around your Sea Monkeys in and also have a game in when you're bored in class and want to annoy the hell out of your teachers. So let's see if the rubber stopper is still good. It feels a little sticky, but yeah, I don't know. It's a little sticky. I don't know if I would trust that not to hurt my Sea Monkeys. I might try and wash it with, there's this product you can get at Dollar Tree called LA Totally Awesome, and it helps take the stickiness off of old stuff like this. Yeah, I just don't know if I would See, that would also be dangerous because you wouldn't want your sea monkeys to get sick from that. You would have to wash it off super good, but I just don't want them getting sick from the sticky rubber. But it feels like it would probably still be watertight. I probably wouldn't take it out on the town, but yeah, there's that. It's pretty cool to have. It's a little historic sea monkey product. Whether or not it works, it doesn't really bother me one way or the other, but I don't know. I might try putting them in there if I can try and get some of the soap or stickiness off of there with just some regular soap. If I have to use anything harsher, I don't know if I'd trust it, but yeah, there's that. So let me tidy this up. Yeah, it's a bummer about these packets, but at this age, you kind of have to expect it. I mean, yeah, this one just feels like you can still feel, it's not like super watery in there, like I've seen some old packets, but it also feels damp, so it probably, in fact, I have some scissors here. Let's take a look and see what it looks like inside, just for the hell of it. I'm sorry, I'm saying a lot of nasty words right now. Oh, yeah, it's soggy in there. It's not like just pure water, so that's a plus, but yeah. The eggs in here are toast, and I wouldn't trust the water not to have a bunch of precipitate in it after you're putting the salt in. So, this is no good. Oh well. I wasn't expecting it to be any good. You know what? Well, let's open up the growth food and see if it's worth salvaging. You know what? That doesn't look awful. And I don't think, like, spirulina goes bad, does it? Let's compare the sniff test to my other growth food. Smells about the same. Looks about the same. I don't know if you can see in there with the light being what it is, but it looks a little less green, which I would expect, but you know what? It's always good to have extra growth food around, so since it's not soggy, why not? I'll keep it. Oh, let's see if it has the price on the back. So back then, the price was $3. Don't know if you can see that, but now the price is $5. So, and the postage was only 50 cents, now it's $1. Transscience is in the same location though, so that's cool. Oh wow, the Sea Monkey spoon was only 25 cents at the time. Honestly, it feels like they're kind of asking a lot for selling it for $1 these days when it's a different spoon that doesn't have both sides on it for the plasma, but I don't know. What do I know? I'm not a business person. So, yeah, it's the older Sea Monkey spoon. You got the plasma on one side and then the growth food on the other side. Not any different than the one I've showed off on camera, except it's a little bit more neon-y yellow, whereas the other one was just like regular, like daisy yellow, I guess you'd call it. So, not anything we haven't seen before. So, let me readjust the camera, and I will show you the My First Pet book. And I don't know, do you guys like seeing... Oh, hello, there's me. Do you guys like seeing all this other stuff I'm reviewing on camera, or do you just want me to focus on the Sea Monkeys and Aqua Pups and make this kind of thing a separate video? I mean, I like doing it with the Sea Monkeys vs. Aqua Pups because I'm already here, so I don't have to sit down for a separate recording session. And I mean, I could record it at the same time. I don't know. It's up to you guys. But anyway, Here's the My First Pet book, your first guide to pet ownership. 8 pages of puzzles and activities, 11 pages of illustrations to color. It's got a flip page animation. World's coolest pet. So let's see the animation. Just a sea monkey going around in a circle, nothing crazy. You guys remember Captain Underpants, Flipperama? That's what this reminds me of. I've never been the best at flipping the pages, but you got Hatchie on the front, which is actually really beneficial because I want to get a tattoo of Hatchie. So I can just bring this in and be like, hey, put this on my arm. But, so here's the table of contents. So that tells you what's going to be in there. My first pet. Just like you, pets are very special. The word pet means an animal that is kept as a favorite and cared for with affection. The word pet can mean a favorite person. Have you ever heard of a teacher's pet? I haven't ever really heard someone refer to someone else as pet aside from the context of teacher's pet, unless it's like an old-timey person being like condescending to a woman. But, sorry, Dockery's trying to eat the camera. I don't know if you can hear her tapping noises. Birdie ASMR. Come here. She wants to be involved, but... So you got a little boy with the dog, and then he turns into a little girl and throws the stick. I don't think that's what's happening here, but... Selecting a pet. When the time comes to select a pet, choose a pet that is easy to raise and fun to watch. That's pretty ironic considering they've got a parrot there, and I wouldn't say that parrots are easy to raise, being a parrot owner myself. They're a lot of hard work. Pets become members of our family when we welcome them into our homes. Maybe you'll select a pet that can sleep by your bed. Daiquiri, please. She really wants to eat the buttons on my camera. So we got what appears to be a cockatoo. We've got a kitty that is endangering that fish. Fishy is not going to be long for this world if they do not put a lid on there, as well as a filter and potentially a heater, depending on what kind of fish it is. And then we've got what appears to be a tarantula. It looks kind of like an ant in shape, except it's got 8 legs, so I'm going to say it's a tarantula. Sorry, I had to sneeze, but I lost it. Never select a pet that is too big for your home. Both you and your pet will be unhappy. Got an elephant absolutely destroying this guy's house. Looks kind of like a dollhouse because there's no walls here, but... And then the little cockatoo here is like, oh my gosh, get this thing out of my house. And the elephant looks like it is causing problems on purpose because it is like arching up to destroy the house. So that elephant does not have the right attitude to be a pet, I don't think. Pet care. All pets need quality pet care. Because you are learning to take good care of your pet, you are becoming more grown up. One day you may become a parent. You will be a better parent if you take good care of your pet while you are young. So, I don't know if that's necessarily true, but it does teach you a sense of responsibility, I suppose. But I honestly think that whenever kids have pets, they should mostly be cared for by the parents, because, like, I had a few pets as a kid, and I did all the research I could when I was that young, but kids don't really know how to research that well, so my pets ended up suffering because of it. Unfortunately, I had a fire-bellied toad who, his enclosure was just so inadequate, and he unfortunately passed away too young. And then I had a hamster who, she lived to be an old age, but she was in one of those tiny little box cages, and, you know, that's really not great for a hamster. So I did what I could to try and give them the best life possible, but I think that, you know, parents should be the ones doing the significant portion of the research, and that's how I'm going to be when I have kids of my own. I'm going to, you know, step up and be the one to make sure these pets have a good habitat. Not knocking my parents for this. They didn't own pets growing up, so, I mean, they had no way of knowing. They thought I had, you know, gotten all the research done, so. But that's, you live and learn from your parents' mistakes. Every generation does things a little bit better than the last, but... So this, I wonder what he's keeping in that tank, because you really shouldn't be scrubbing out a fish tank with a sponge. You should be using like a gravel siphon. But, I don't know, maybe he just lost his fish and is cleaning out the tank for storage. Who knows? I'm being way too critical of this poor book. And then this girl's got, I don't even know what kind of dog that would be, but she's brushing it, so that's good. Keeping it from getting matted. Pets teach people to love and care. Doctors and scientists have proven that pets help people live longer and healthier lives. People of all ages love pets. So there's a mom or grandma and a baby cuddling some cats. There's a cat sharing some food, well, taking the dog's food, it looks like, and leaving the dog with his portion. And then you got a grandpa hugging his dog. How cute. Pets' needs. It helps to learn about your pet. What does your pet need to survive and live a good life? You see, that was what I was talking about earlier. Be informed. Read about your pet. Talk to your parents, a veterinarian, and other pet owners about how to care for your pet. It might be helpful to write your pet chores on a calendar so you can remember to take good care of your pet. Your pet depends on you, so it is very important to take time to care for your pet. What are your pet's needs? And then you got little boy taking his new puppy to the vet. Very cute. All pets need love and attention, just like people need love and attention. All pets need the right amount of food and clean water, air, and housing. If you take good care of your pet, hopefully your pet will live a long and happy life. Or a long, happy life. There should be a comma there. So we got, oh golly, this little boy's got a chipmunk, a snake, and a little lizard that he's holding by the tail, and if that's a gecko, then he's going to cause that to lose its tail. Don't hold your lizards in general by the tail, just don't do that, please. This snake is looking at the chipmunk like it's a tasty snack. I question this little boy's pet husbandry. You got mom/grandma over here with the dog licking her face. We got dad over here with a little foal. And then we got grandma and her puppy and kitty on her lap. How cute. Your pet's life. Just as you grew from an egg into a baby, then into a child, a pet may grow from an egg into a baby and then into an adult. I feel like all life starts as an egg, unless you have, well, I can't think of anything that doesn't start from an egg, but I'm sure there's something out there that might, who knows. So, that's a little bit deep for a kid, because not every kid has had, quote-unquote, the talk yet. So they might not know that they start from an egg. They might be picturing an egg like this and be like, what the heck, I didn't come from an egg, I came from my mom. But it is fun and interesting to watch your pet grow. There are different changes in periods of growth and development in pets. A truly amazing pet to watch grow is the sea monkey, a special kind of hybrid brine shrimp that is the longest living brine shrimp in the world. There are many amazing facts about sea monkeys. So this was when they were still really pushing the Artemia and Ios mythos. I still don't know whether that's true or not. I mean, I'm leaning towards it not being true, but who knows at this point? Like, I don't know. Wikipedia, as much as that is not an academic source, but they don't list it, so I would assume that if it was a real documentable hybrid, that there would be scientific talk about it, but really the only people you see talking about it are the sea monkey people. But, I don't know, maybe I'm just being a cynic. So we got our egg hatching into an ugly duckling. Just kidding, just baby bird. Then you got the bird growing up, and then it finds a mate, and they nest, and the cycle starts all over again. How cute. Sea monkeys as pets. Sea monkeys make ideal first pets. They are easy to care for because they are simple to feed. Is that... I mean, feeding the pet is probably the least hard part of it, unless you're, like, hand-raising a baby pet. They are fun and fascinating to watch. Sea monkeys live in a colony, or a family. Some colonies grow to 12 or more in number. I think I've got well over 12 in my tank, but I haven't sat down and counted them. They can be observed swimming, playing, and mating. Sea monkeys can travel with you in a portable container. Oh, hey, excuse me, ma'am. Just like the little aquamaze we got today. They have even traveled in space 3 times with astronauts. Daiquiri, I am going to have to remove you again. Put you on my shoulder. So we've got our realistic sea monkeys in the ocean zoo. So we've got our little Artemia there. And then we've got our advertising sea monkeys down here. We got a mom, a dad, and a baby. Most sea monkeys hatch from eggs. When born, they are as small as the period at the end of this sentence. Watch your baby sea monkeys carefully. Within 1 day, they will double in size. Imagine their rapid growth. If you were born and weighed 10 pounds at birth, the next day you would weigh 20 pounds. If you measured 18 inches long at birth, the next day you would be 3 feet tall, the length of a yardstick. In their lifetime, a sea monkey can grow to be 50 times its birth size. That means you could be 75 feet tall, taller than a 10-story building. So we've got our little baby in the womb, connected by the umbilical cord, and then we've got baby standing on a scale at the doctor's office. And we've got newborn baby versus doubled in size baby. And then we've got our little tiny Artemia that grows up into the advertising sea monkey. So this is about the size of a teenage sea monkey. And then you've got this, which is way too big to be a sea monkey, but, you know, they're trying to give a good demonstration, and I get that. An amazing first pet. Sea monkeys make amazing first pets. They change dramatically and continue to grow. Like a crab, they can molt or shed their outer skeleton or shell. You can actually train your sea monkeys to perform tricks. Because they are sensitive and respond to light, they are said to be phototactive. You can use light as a source to help move them in different directions. I wouldn't necessarily call that training them, but, you know. Sea monkeys have gills like a fish or tadpole. They breathe oxygen in the water through their feet, sucking air through a straw. Oh, like sucking air through a straw. I was like, what? Sea monkeys are born with 1 eye. As they mature, they grow 2 more eyes, and then they become 3-eyed creatures. One day their baby eye sheds, and they are becoming adults with 2 black eyes. 2 black eyes. So we got our little sea monkey dancing in response to the flashlight. We've got our actual photo of a brine shrimp, and then we've got our baby sea monkey with 1 eye, then the 3-eyed sea monkey, and then the sea monkey with their 3rd eye shed. Hidden life. Sea monkeys have a hidden life. Their eggs live in special crystals that contain the magic of life. I almost said the miracle of life. Under the proper conditions of water and temperature, they will hatch and babies will be born. On October 29th, 1998, over 400 million sea monkey eggs traveled into space with astronaut John H. Glenn Jr. In 9 days, they traveled 3.6 million miles. Months after their return to Earth, the sea monkeys were hatched. The babies showed the same normal growth and life as a group of sea monkey babies who did not travel into space. This means sea monkeys are strong and can survive in many conditions and environments. Sea monkeys' eggs are so special that they have been kept in their crystallized form and hatched later, even up to 10 years later, a decade. You might notice the water in your sea monkey tank evaporates, leaving salt crystals in the tank. Don't throw out the crystals because there are real sea monkeys there. You can add water and special chemicals to hatch the eggs and grow new sea monkeys. Scientists have named this process cryptobiosis, meaning hidden life. Even though your sea monkey eggs have a special hidden life, there comes a time when all animals' life cycle comes to an end. This is part of life and is a normal occurrence. It can be a time of sadness when any pet dies, but it is important to remember that you took good care of your pet and helped it live a long and happy life. You will always remember your pets, especially your first pet. And as you mature and grow older, you may still want to take good care of your sea monkeys and any other pets you own, not just for yourself, but to help other children learn how to care for their first pet. So, that's true. I mean, I had sea monkeys when I was a kid, and here I am now. And then here's the activities. So, sea monkeys puzzles. Use your crayons or colored pencils to do these fun sea monkey puzzles and activities. So, if anyone's curious, I might, do this on video just for the heck of it. you know, color in the pictures and all that. Blast off. Oh, I was like, is this ripped? But no, the pages just got folded. Blast off. Meet Astro, your sea monkey astronaut. Astro is ready to blast off in space. Help him journey through the galaxy and return safely to Earth. Beware of black holes and other dangers in outer space. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! So we've got our little guy Astro right here, and you have to follow the maze all the way to Earth. And it's funny, because if you just look at this at a glance, it kind of looks like a sea monkey on the moon, but that is not what that is. That's just part of the animation. Sea Hunt. Help Salty, your seaworthy, swim... Seaworthy? Help Salty, your seaworthy, swim safely from the bottom of the sea to the surface. Find and color these 12 items during your sea hunt. So there's all the items you can find in the maze. So it's another maze, so this is Salty, our little seaworthy sea monkey. And then he gets to go through this maze, and... where is he going? To the surface? Oh, okay, so you have to, like, bypass all of the predators. I see. I didn't see this little exit to the surface at first. I was like, is he going straight into the claws of that seagull? Sea monkey madness. There are 6 things wrong with this picture. Can you find them? I don't know. Can you find them? I can see a few. Sea monkey tongue twister. Say this sea monkey tongue twister as fast as you can. Supreme salty submerged sea monkeys safely swim surrounding seas silently. That's probably as fast as I can do it without stumbling over my words. And of course they've got their tongues all twisted up because they tried the tongue twister and their tongues got tied. Say that 10 times fast. Sea Monkey School. Welcome to Sea Monkey School. The word sea monkey is a compound word meaning 2 words put together to spell 1 word. Using the pictures below, color them and write the new words on the lines provided. So we got sea horse, sea snail, sea turtle, and it was funny, I was like, sea dandelion? But no, it's seaweed. And sea star. And the funny thing is, dandelions, they were classified as weeds because of classism. They're really actually very beneficial plants to have. But I'm not going to go off on my dandelion rant right now. But don't poison your dandelions. They're good to have. Hidden life. Look carefully in the picture below. Can you find and color a sea monkey boy, a sea monkey girl, an aqua leash, a feeding spoon, and a sea diamond? So this was back when they were still selling the sea diamonds. That's interesting. So, got our aqua leash here. There's a sea monkey face, another sea monkey face, another sea monkey face. We got our feeding spoon. Got our space shuttle. I don't see a girl sea monkey, because usually the girls have bows or something, but I see 3 sea monkey heads though. I don't see the sea diamond. Huh, I'll have to look at that later. Seeing double, here are 6 sea monkeys that look exactly alike. Can you find 2 that are truly identical? And so this one and this one. I looked at this earlier, so that's how I know so fast. I'm not like that quick at finding stuff, but all mixed up. Each of the pets here has a body part that belongs to each other. Draw a line from the animal to the other animal that needs to switch its part. Then color your pets. So I guess you would draw a line from here to here, here to here, and here to here. I wonder what kind of gecko this is, and what kind of fish this is. We got our little girl sea monkey there. And then we've got some connect the dots. So we got a boy sea monkey here, and then a girl sea monkey here. Wonderful words. Learning new words can be wonderful, especially when it helps you understand your first pet. Here are new words from this book that may help you. So just here's a vocabulary list of what all they've discussed. Meet the author. Julia Spencer, PhD, is the author of 17 books. I don't know why I put children's in there. 17 books about science and animals, including the Science Teacher's Almanac and the story of Puxatawny Phil. She was a teaching coordinator in the West Hartford Public Schools of Connecticut, as well as an adjunct professor at the University of Connecticut. Dr. Spencer graduated from the University of Virginia and completed her advanced degrees from the University of Connecticut. She has worked in publishing for Simon & Schuster and currently for Scholastic, Inc. Dr. Spencer lives in Connecticut with her husband Lawrence and her daughters Meredith and Melanie. She can be reached at, and then they have her email address, which I honestly doubt is still active. No one uses AOL anymore, do they? I mean, probably some people, but usually people use Gmail these days. But here's some sea monkey facts. Fact, sea monkeys can grow to be the size of a tropical fish. I don't know about that one. Fact, boy sea monkeys fight, girl sea monkeys don't. Fact, boy sea monkeys have whiskers, girls don't. By whiskers, do they mean those little flippers that they grab onto the ladies with? Fact, sea monkeys swim against the water's current in an opposite direction, like a trout or salmon. That one's true. Fact, healthy sea monkeys have a dark streak that runs down the length of their bodies. That is also true. Fact, too much food can make the sea monkey's water cloudy. This can suffocate the sea monkeys and kill them. True. Fact, the best water temperature for sea monkeys is 68 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit, or 20 to 27 degrees Celsius. So they do better the warmer it is. So I would say they probably wouldn't do too hot at 68. That's pretty low, but... And on the back there's a cute illustration. We got a puppy, we got a kitty that looks a little wall-eyed, we got a mouse, we got a parrot, we got an elephant, and then right in the middle is Hatchie. Find out more. For more information about sea monkeys, go to seamonkeys.com. So yeah, that's a very cute little informational packet, even if some of the information isn't quite right. But, you know, it's advertising. You can't expect it all to be accurate. Alright, and now on to what we have all been waiting for. Sea monkeys versus aquapups. I've been looking at the aquapups first, so let's take a look at the aquapups. Let me grab my submarine searchlight. Hello, little fellas. Look at them, they're growing! I'm so excited! Yeah! You're down! I'll have to edit that out. So we got our aquapups. Doing pretty dang good. I am very excited about this. So I would have to say, I mean, I may be calling it a bit prematurely, but if you want to try something other than sea monkeys, then I would say that aquapups are a good alternative. So on to the sea monkeys. Let me put my searchlight back. And of course, they are still doing wonderful. Here's another one with a long poop line, so you can tell that these guys are eating well too. So that's exciting. I always love seeing the long poop lines because it means they are eating good. Let's see, are there any at the bottom? Looks like there are. Skimming for food. Sifting through the algae. You know, it's funny. The aquapups have not grown any algae yet, it doesn't look like. Or if there is, it's minimal. But the sea monkeys look like they've got some algae growth. So, I don't know if it's because they're a little bit closer to the window, or just coincidence, or the conditions are more hospitable. I don't know. Quite curious. So, let me feed them. Let me get my aquapups food from my box of goodies. And we have only not tried one food. and that is the Veggie Delight. Elevate the health of your Aqua Pups with this magnificent treat. This high-quality, premium blend is made with clean and pure organic veggies. Inside each packet of Veggie Delight, your Aqua Pups will have a feast of kale, spinach, cabbage, broccoli, alfalfa, and parsley. Use the small side of your feeding spoon to feed baby pups every blah, 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 blah. Sorry for not reading the whole thing. I don't follow those instructions. I use a sea monkey spoon for them. Yeah, you tell them, Daiquiri. Let me get this open. And you know, I don't know if this is actually powdered vegetables. It looks like sea monkey food. This is the closest to sea monkey food of any of the packets, at least in terms of appearance. So, let me get our handy dandy sea monkey spoon. I do think I see a little bit of something vegetable. It looks almost like a carrot, but that's not advertised. I see something orange. Interesting. So let me... Yeah, sometimes it gets stuck in the spoon and I can't really disperse it the way I would like to. So I like that we've been able to test out all the different foods because it's good to have variety in the diet. And then let me feed the sea monkeys. I don't have all the different sea monkey foods. I would like to, but they're a little pricey. So maybe eventually, but not right now. So we got our handy dandy Aqua Pup spoon because that feeds them a little bit less since the colony is smaller. Because I do not want to overfeed these guys. There we go. So that concludes day 15. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the unboxing. If you didn't, if you would prefer me to just stick to the updates and make unboxings separate videos, let me know in the comments or on Reddit. So, you know, like and subscribe, do all that. I appreciate the incredible comments I've been getting on Reddit. People have been very encouraging, and I am very excited that people are actually watching this series. So, yeah, have a good rest of your day. I'll see you guys later.